Bro, you gotta take it easy with me, bro. I've not recorded a podcast in 9 months,
Nah, bro, come on, do your thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
9
Come
months
to
and
think,
everything.
the last time I recorded a podcast was in May, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Oh, going to 4 months.
Is it? How come?
So like I said to you off the mic, I was like, nah, you know, as much as it's great doing it, but at some point you like, you know, you need people that have the same passion as you. That way, it becomes a very fun, exciting exercise. Regardless, I can do a podcast myself. I'm calm. But then I started to realize that, okay, you know what? I wanted this to take over. I want the genre to have something unique that we can all look to and go, oh, you know what? This is cool. This is a good conversation.
Right.
Because it seems to be like they're all having the same conversation.
Yeah.
And I don't, you know, there's nothing like this.
But I'm not gonna lie, your podcast with Vibs was a very beautiful podcast. I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
lie.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I was watching all the time and everything.
Thank you, sir.
It kind of hurt me when obviously you guys decided to quit the whole shit.
No, it's
I was like, bro, what's going on? And then I was looking at that, and then my podcast as well.
Oh yeah, then you thought, whoa.
You got me came to a full stop.
But things happen for a reason.
Nah, absolutely. I always tell people
Things happen
this,
for a
yeah.
reason.
If you want to lose friends, start a podcast, bro. If you want to lose friends, start a podcast, bro.
Friends and
I
relationships.
guarantee you, you are gonna lose a friend or two.
Yeah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? But the
enough.
only thing is, at the end of the day, you always have to cherish them moments that you guys had. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
You know, because at the end of the day, you know, it's a moment in time, isn't it? You know,
Yeah, that's what
it's an
shapes you as a person. As well.
it's an experience and everything.
Yeah.
You guys had a wonderful time when you had a wonderful time and everything. And that's what it's about. It's just like a relationship, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At some point, you know, if you guys are lucky, it goes to the end, but at some point it stops.
It's true. You
know what I'm
know,
saying?
some people ride the wheel till it comes off, and some people don't. So, it's an amazing thing.
Nah,
Shout out to it as well.
bro. It's just one of them ones because when my one happened and everything, I could have just continued and all that, but I'm not gonna lie, I just needed some time off.
Oh yeah, I think that's what it creeps in, because you started something with someone or you're doing it with someone. The passion and the excitement carries you along. It's like an adrenaline. So the adrenaline takes you to a point when you lose it. That's it. You're like, I need a break. I need the time off. I need to.
That was exactly what happened to me. I needed some time off because I kind of lost the love for it.
Absolutely.
I still enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, you feel jaded.
Yeah. I felt jaded. That's the word.
Yeah,
I felt very jaded about the whole thing.
Jaded,
you know, but I didn't want to force it. I told myself, you know what, I'm just gonna wait. One day I'm gonna wake up and feel like doing this again.
Absolutely. You know what? Shout out to you. When you even reached out, I was like, oh, this is amazing. I feel honored, but about time. Because like I told you, I saw some things that only a podcaster or someone that watches podcasts will pick up on.
Yeah.
So the setup, I saw some of the drops, I was like, this guy watch what I watch.
Yeah.
This guy is in the same realm.
That's
so I'm
an
like,
art.
That's an art. Yeah, I clocked it. I was like,
that's an art.
That's an art.
You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, that was the reason why I reached out. I'm not gonna lie, because I've been watching your shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I could tell he knows this thing and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because there's an art to this thing.
Absolutely.
You know, so it was just one of them ones. I just kind of felt it was the right time to reach out.
I really do appreciate it.
And I appreciate that when I reached out to you, you answered immediately. You were like, all right, cool, bro. I
always believe in that. I always say this and I'll keep saying it. No matter who you are, if someone reaches out to you for anything, reach out back immediately. Shout out to even some of the artists unknown or known or whatever it is. I always reply back immediately. I'm not in a relationship where I'm like, let me give this 10 minutes. I'm not that important to be saying, I'll give this an hour, then I'll reply. Bro, just reply. You're on your phone anyway.
That's it, bro. Everybody knows that.
What the heck?
Everybody knows
You're
that.
on your phone anyway. What are you doing?
You got me. Nobody's that busy, bro.
Exactly.
Nobody's that busy.
Trust me. Like, people know if I'm not on my phone, I'm obviously at work or I'm coaching as a football coach as well. So you know, okay, that guy's on the pitch. You know. You reach out to me, I reply immediately. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, bro. Salute to you, my guy.
No, thanks,
salute to you and everything. And listen,
man.
I want to salute to all the viewers out there. I've missed you guys. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I've missed you guys. I've been seeing the text messages and the DMs. Yo, what happened to the pod? What happened to the guys and everything? And I always tell them, listen, hey, everything will pattern out. You know what I'm saying? Everything will come back Just relax. You know what I'm saying?
amigo.
And now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm here. And obviously, some of you already know who I am. I'm Toby. This is fresh off the boat, and I'm here with Collins, bro.
Yeah, man. Come on. You know, most of you know me as Banks, you know.
There you go.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? But we're finally here, you know. At some point, we made it here.
We're definitely
so I'm saying
here,
we're here.
We're definitely
We're
here, bro.
More
And
gossips.
That's it, bro.
No bars hold or no holds barred or whatever you would call that stuff.
Nah.
Me, I would tell the truth. You know me. You guys know already. Now. I would tell the truth.
Wait. Do you fight with the... Wait, I'm not going to say fight. But you
Bro,
go...
it's fight, though. It's fight.
Is it?
It's fight. I swear, you should see a lot of people.
With the trolls online.
That guy, he talks to... I will talk. Bro, what the heck? You guys think they pay? Bro, none of your faves pay me. So what the heck should I be lying? The day one of them pay... Aha, then that's when you see me.
Then you like, calm down. I hear that. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably the opposite and everything. I see all the comments, obviously. But I just laugh. I'm like, you know what? These guys are just trolls and everything.
I respect that.
When I'm in the mood...
Oh, yeah.
When I'm in the mood, I might pick out one person and everything. You got me and reply to the person and just,
I'll tell you why I reply.
I'll
tell you why. People, this is the thing, and I respect the people that want to take the high road. That's great for you. I hope you have enough petrol. I hope you have enough petrol to drive up that road. I haven't got time for that. Me, I promise you, I could be the busiest guy on earth. If I see something that you guys know me on Twitter, I tell you two things the most Nigerians lack. Comprehension and communication. So for me, when I read a tweet or a text or DM or message on YouTube and I can see the lack of comprehension from how you're posing, construct your sentence, I'm coming for you.
That's it.
Immediately. I haven't got time for it. So that's why I'm saying, I've got time. You think you're a troll? Guys, I'm a troll offline, you know. I get paid to be a troll offline.
I hear
so
that.
imagine when I take you online. It's done.
Yeah, bro.
It's done.
There's
Trust
jokes
me.
in there.
Yeah, bro. Trust me.
There's
But
jokes in there.
I love the fact that Tobes is different. Like he's more mature than me. I am immature.
bro, fam, you're owning it. You know what I'm saying? They need to understand that.
Bro,
they need to understand that you're owning this.
Ask
This
the
is
people
who
that know
I
me.
am.
Yeah, exactly.
You got
At
me?
home with the people I love and shit. I'm very mature. You see online, I am
immature.
that should be the epi. That should be.
I hear that. I like that though.
Yeah.
I like that. Everything. Listen, if you've not subscribed to the channel,
Please
I don't know
do.
what you're waiting for, man. Subscribe to the channel.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? You know, leave a comment, leave a like, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, this is gonna continue, and we're gonna do more of this. You get me, bro? I don't know about you though. The talk of the town, is the Otedolas, bro, and Mr Eazi, fam.
I love how they've done it though. But yeah, tell me more.
I like the way they did it.
Don't you think this wedding happened before Davido's one?
No,
I'll tell you why.
Yeah, I think it was a day before or 2 days before, but it was around the same weekend though.
There you go.
Well, the latest one.
Guys, see levels.
Because you're talking about 3 weddings.
No, it's not even that. They kept it on the wraps.
That's it.
Bro. And guys, I just want to put context to this because people don't understand what it means, right? So Femi Otedola, which is Temi. Temi's daughter, yeah.
Temi,
so
yeah.
Temi get married to Mr Eazi. I want you guys to understand that the money that they spent in their wedding,
$14
or
million.
on their wedding, is crazy.
$14 million, bro.
Okay, I don't know how much Davido spent on his wedding. That's not the point. But my point is, which one was louder?
Davido's one, obviously.
Exactly. You see, when they say money, don't shout. Anyway, carry on. Hey.
I see where you went.
Hey, you get me? What?
No, this is the thing, right? I think it depends on your personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can tell, obviously, Mr. Eazi's personality, he is calm, wherever the case is. You got me? He does his thing incognito.
Yes.
You got what I mean?
Yes.
But Davido, you know, he's a loud guy.
No.
You know?
I'm not even saying that. I'm just even saying in general how some people move, innit?
Yeah.
So with Davido, we know that Davido is flamboyant. He's out there, which I personally think I love him for that. I'll tell you why I love Davido for being loud and flamboyant.
But do you think he has to be that? Because when I look at, obviously, he's in competition with the Burna Boys and the Wizkids of the
He
world
might
and
disagree with
everything,
you.
right? He might disagree, but when I look at the whole thing,
Of course.
it's like they just compete and everything.
Oh,
This one buys a car today, this one buys a car tomorrow, this one buys a bigger chain tomorrow. You got what I mean? So I feel
crazy,
like
man.
he has to be that. You get what I'm saying? Now, whether that's his nature or whatever, or his personality, I don't know. But I feel like because of the scene and how the scene is, he has to be there.
He has to like, yeah.
You know, but back to Mr. Eazi's wedding and everything, you know, I just like the way they just kept it
Bruh.
easy, calm,
I see what you
incognito,
did
bro.
there.
No
Kept
photos.
it easy.
Easy. No pun intended,
Hey, yo,
bro.
give yourself a
You
vote
got
for that.
no
Oh
pun
my
intended
God.
on that, bro.
That's cool.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
good.
No pun intended on that, bro.
Yeah,
My mind kept it easy. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't see no photos.
Bruh. Until how many days ago?
Until yesterday.
Yesterday. That's crazy.
Until yesterday, bro. They had
Love
3
that.
weddings, one in Dubai,
And not
Iceland.
one leaked.
Bro, not one leaked, bro.
Bro, I don't care what you're doing. If you've got food in your mouth, put the spoon down. Clap for them.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
That's wild. In this era that everyone wants to show everything.
Yeah, but he probably told everyone, listen, no phones.
And I'm not even crediting them. Of course, I credit them for how they moved or how they're moving and how they will carry on moving. It's the guests that I rate.
Yeah, but the guests have to do that, bro. It's
not even that. That means those guests are respectable guests.
Yeah,
Those
of course. Because at the end of the day, if you violate that, you know what I mean? You're not going to be in that circle no more.
You're out of that circle. It's
You're out of that circle, you know what I mean? So
it's true. People are
yeah, so you have to give yourself brain and all that, bro. You know what I mean? You got to give yourself brain.
People are more focused on, hey, I want him to be my friend.
But that's what that is, bro.
That's crazy.
It is a network
sure,
on that.
sure,
You know,
do that.
but the thing is, when I looked at the whole thing, just going through just reading about it on Vogue, and 3 weddings.
That's crazy.
In Iceland, Dubai and Monaco.
Monaco, yeah, that's it. Monaco.
Right? Yeah. Apparently the wedding cost $14 million. That is crazy. When I look at that, yeah, it makes sense because during the weekend of the wedding or after the weekend of the wedding, Mr. Eazi dropped a song, right?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
I haven't reacted
song.
to this one.
Yeah, his latest song. And a troll on social media.
Oh, I remember that.
Said to him, "Oh, are you trying to recover the money that you spent for the wedding?"
Yeah.
And Mr. Eazi replied,
"It's not even music
do
money."
Do you really think that the music money
exactly
can pay for that type of wedding?
Hey, yo,
you get me? We don't understand what my man was talking about.
Yeah. Now,
but now
sense.
we do, bro.
Yeah,
$14 million.
Bro. That's
a
boggling. Mazza. Are you crazy?
You know what I mean? That's mind-boggling. But that will tell you, bro. Like there are people that are in a whole different reality.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Than the rest of us.
Absolutely. Shout out to Mr. Eazi. I love the fact that Dangote I don't know if you've seen that Dangote's speech when he got up to give his speech at the wedding. So for the wedding because he did mention, after this we'll go to the reception.
Yeah.
Shout out to what he said. I love the fact he even said it, which I think he didn't fire a shot. But for some people that might be like, he fired shots at other artists, he didn't. He just said, shout out to you, Tosin. He called him by his real name, which is Mr. Eazi. Mr. Eazi is called Tosin. So, yeah. He said, as an artist, you're not loud. Oh. I say, hey, Dangote,
that's
you
a
have
shot,
to be careful.
That's a shot, right?
And it's true. It's like, he carries himself a nice way. That's why, obviously, Femi Otedola took him as a son in that sense to be like, you know what? Because I'm not going to lie, the average artist, as a billionaire, you don't want them to come next to your child. That's facts because of how they move. But Mr. Eazi's carried himself a certain way. And it's true, from beginning till when he popped onto the scene, I love how he's been. I've inadvertently worked with Mr. Eazi. Shout out to, if you know. But the thing is, he's always kept it clean in that way because for him, it's like he wasn't into any controversial stuff.
Nah, he knows how to move.
The only thing he said long time ago when he said something about Ghana is better than Nigeria, whatever he said, they try to cancel it.
It's jokes, innit?
But he's lived a life, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And he's married now, bro. He's married to the right person.
Bro, he's a smart guy.
Very smart.
When I look at someone like him, A$AP Rocky, French Montana now.
I see where you're going.
I'm like thinking, hey.
I see where you're going.
They won.
Don't let the missus hear it, but I see where you're going.
You know what I mean?
It's true. They
won.
They're proper.
They won.
They're
I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, they're on the right
bro.
team. They're on the right team. They signed the right contract as well.
That's it, bro. You gotta say they signed the right contract.
Guys, let me tell you this, yeah. As a guy, if you get married to any of these women in that caliber, in that space, if they say sleep on the floor, would you argue? Babe, whatever you want.
but then the thing is though, if you know how to move as a dude, right? Even though she comes from this wealthy family, right? She kind of will pattern up. Like she
Facts.
understands. Like she
Facts.
understands, okay, cool. Like you're the guy.
Yeah, facts.
Because you know how to move. Like you don't come across desperate. You don't come
Yeah.
across like I
Yeah,
need you
yeah,
for
yeah,
anything and
yeah,
everything.
yeah. Facts,
like
facts,
even
facts.
though she's probably rich or whatever the case is, I'm not saying that that's the case with Mr. Eazi, because the reason why I had to clear that up is people are looking at Mr. Eazi as if he's a bomb. He's not a bomb.
Bruh, Dangote in that speech, please go and watch that. He said Tosin has got 18 businesses
He's
around
not a
Africa.
bomb.
18 around Africa. Dangote said in that video, we sat down and not once did we talk about music. We talked about business. I said, hey, Mr. Eazi. So based on what I like to read between the lines. Based on what Dangote was saying in that, and I was listening, that means Mr. Eazi is the richest artist in Nigeria.
Bro, listen.
That means
Listen, I'm not even going to argue that. I'm not going to argue
true.
that. Yes, he probably might not have gotten his money from music. But I'm not even going to argue that, because I think it was a couple months ago, was it last year? They said that my man is building wherever he's building in is it Rwanda or something?
Rwanda,
like
yeah,
that?
I think so.
You get what I'm saying? He has the venture capital, whatever that he has. Bro, my man has his hand in different shit.
Trust.
And he's calm.
Bro.
And to me, when I look at that, that's
Too
the
calm.
gifts and cuts that comes with marrying into, you know, a wealthy family, or marrying someone who's probably richer than you as a dude.
Yeah.
People would think that you're a bomb.
Naturally.
But my man, you're not, like, he's not a bomb, because they do the same thing to A$AP Rocky as well.
Yes.
You
They
get what I
always
mean?
do. They always do.
Yeah, because of Rihanna.
Yes.
But people forget, like, these guys.
But no one says the same if it's the woman.
Of course. Nobody
No
says
one says that. That's
you get what I'm
crazy,
saying?
man.
But
That's
when I look at
crazy.
Mr. Eazi and everything, bro, you know, I'm like, bro, congratulations to you, man. You did
No,
it
he did
well.
it the right way.
You did it the right way and
He
everything,
did it the right
bro.
way. He
But
got
then,
out of it.
But then, I don't know if you saw this. The feminists and everything online were having a heart attack, right? Because,
Man said they were good.
bro, they were almost having a stroke and that, yeah? because Temi changed her last name.
Please let's not do this.
They changed their last name and everything, bro. You get what I'm saying? And some of the girls online were saying, yo, that she took 1 step forward, 5 steps back and everything. I'm like thinking, bro, why?
Why are we doing this?
You got me? Why do we always have to? Because obviously where that's coming from is because of the wealth, because of the money. You get what I'm saying? But her dad said the right thing. Her dad said, yo, listen, that's your man now, bruv. You
And
get
I
what mean?
reckon, I don't know, what's Mr. Easy's last? Ajibade?
Ajibade, something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
Ajibade or something like that, right? Cool. So I think it's going to be Temi Otedola Ajibade.
No,
I think there's gonna
bro,
hype
she
it.
changed
Oh,
it
she changed
on
it.
IG.
Hey.
Temi, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we got to clap for that shit, bro.
Thank you. Feminists, I don't know if you've washed today. I don't know if you've brushed today. I don't know if you've eaten today. Congratulations on your salvation. Your crusade. But I just want to explain something to you. A very wealthy woman has decided to go, I'm going to go down the traditional way.
What's the
Tobes,
problem?
Is there still light outside?
There's still light outside, bro.
Trees are still growing.
Everything, life is still going on.
What is you guys' problem?
What is the problem? And that is the thing. Like, just look at that, I'm just thinking, yo, what's the big deal like that? Like, that's her husband now. She clearly loves the guy and everything. You know, I understand some people might not want to do that.
That's
Cool.
up to you. Good.
To each their own, innit?
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Don't attack people for doing it the way that they see fit. First of all, she is possibly to a lot of people, even to me, partly, I don't think it is. She might be, let's say, based on her dad's wealth and based on the possible estate she's going to be left with if he gets old and leaves this world. She might just have more money than him. Who knows? With his businesses, he might be richer. That doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, she's not hungry. She's not coming from a home where he has to support her in a sense. She's not coming to him as some poverty alleviation scheme. Do you get it? So she has no reason to even want to take his name, but she's doing it because that's the right thing to do for her. Yeah? Everyone pick what is right for you.
That's it, bro.
I don't understand why you have a problem with it. Why? Because you've not eaten today? Because someone broke your own heart? Allow it, man. Just you guys let it go. Seriously, if I was even her, every day I'll be tweeting my name. just to wind up.
trolling them
Just
and that,
trolling,
yeah?
just tweeting my, what the heck, man? No, shout out to her. She's done it the right way.
No,
Shout out
I
to
think
her.
she did it the right way there.
Shout out to both of them. I'm just more curious at the fact that They kept this under wraps. Of course, they're not the first to do it, but for the magnitude of their wealth and their status, I thought it was going to be harder. I know Adekunle Gold did it. Is it under wraps?
Yeah.
Again, not to say, of course, Adekunle Gold has got enough money to whatever. But for those two, Mr. Eazi.
For where they are.
For what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, they smashed it, man. They really did. And when, what's his name? When Aliko Dangote said in the video, when he was giving the speech, and he said, after this, I have to go to another wedding in Miami. This one I clocked.
That's the Davido's one.
That's the Davido's one. Then he now said, verbatim, so I'm not making this up. He said, but this is the most important wedding. I said, Dangote, that's two shots.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
But I get, because they're from a different cloth. These older guys, they don't mean it in a way because they're not in your, they're in a different world. They're not in your 30 BG, they're not in that world. So he's not saying it in a bad way that, oh, this is a better wedding or not. He's trying to say, like he said, Femi Otedola is like a brother to him.
Yeah.
So I can understand. Yeah, of course.
I think they're both my best friends or something, innit?
He did say, he said, the only difference is we're not from the same mother or father, but this is my brother.
Yeah, they're the best friends and shit.
So good. I actually enjoyed. I didn't want to watch the full 6 minutes that was uploaded. But when I watched it, I didn't even know when I finished watching it because I loved the way he spoke. He spoke eloquently, spoke really well.
Yeah, bro.
And
it was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing.
Man. As the band said, love is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, bro. What kind of guy are you? Like, would you have an issue if your wife did not take on your name and she said, listen, I gotta keep my dad's name, especially because my dad does not have a son and all this kind of stuff, like, you got me, all them sort of things. Are you gonna take an issue to that?
No, I'm not a traditional guy. I'm not. Like if she wants to have her own name and not use mine, I don't care. Like the things people care about, I don't.
Yeah, I hear
the things that people actually don't care about, that's what I care about. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those things where, and I don't care about this situation. I don't mind if even my missus got more money than me. Don't bother me.
I don't give a fuck about that too.
It don't bother me.
Yeah.
Do you get it? As long as I'm working, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's it. As long as I know I'm working, I'm ambitious, I'm always looking for the next thing to do, I'm all good.
Yeah.
It will only bother me if I'm just like a bum at home, itching my chest, and I'm like, oh, babe, so are you going to work today? And you're just on the sofa, not working. Yeah, that's when, okay, then there's an issue here. But you're working, that's life. Some people are going to have more than you. Some people are not going to have more than you.
That's life.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro? So
that's
yeah, bro.
Are
you?
Nah, I'm calm, bro.
Nice.
I'm calm. I don't really care about that.
That stuff. Yeah, I love
you get what I'm saying?
No,
I don't
love
really
that.
care about that.
I know. I just found out a lot of things me and Tobes have in common. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
That's what that is. You get what I mean? That's what that is.
It's what I don't care. So, hey, to you that might care, think about it. How was that going to change in your life? Nothing.
Nothing,
so
bro. Listen, salute to them still.
Bro, I love that, man.
Salute to them.
Come on.
You get what I'm saying?
Come on.
Just before we get on the topic, this has to be like the most expensive wedding by a Nigerian.
So, some people might disagree. The people that might disagree from the days of Ovation, you know what I'm saying? This is
them days of Ovation,
see,
bro.
This is culture. This is how you do culture.
Yeah, them days of Ovation.
Some people wouldn't know what Ovation is.
Ovation magazines and that.
Yeah, you get me? Yeah. So people will be like, oh, these people spend this, spend that, spend this. That's the beauty of when you're part of the Afrobeat culture. It's not just about the music. Yeah. So big up Tobes. But that's what it is. When you sit in front of a camera, I'm just trying to educate some of you. It's not just the music we have now. Can you talk about the intricacies of the genre?
The culture itself.
What makes the culture pop? Do you know how many people will be sitting? They don't know what Ovation is.
Nah, bro.
Do you know how mad that is?
I remember Ovation back in the day, fam. I was looking forward for the new editions to drop and everything. I think it dropped every month or every...
Yeah, I think so.
Every week.
I wish they were able to kind of transition into the social media
into
era.
the social media era. Yeah, because them magazines were quality.
That's what Bella Niger took. She got inspired by that to do that stuff.
I hear that.
See, that did most of you don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because boy, like them magazines back in the day and everything, like that's where you go to see the latest fashion, the weddings, the expensive weddings and
how
everything.
you know who is who in the community or in the society. That's
and
mad.
also whenever there's like the Naughty Carnival and everything, and you have the Afrobeat artists coming over, they obviously there. Nah, it was beautiful times, beautiful times,
man. Ovation was a moment, man. Shout out to Dele Momodu, man.
Yeah, he did his thing and everything. Listen, for some of you that are listening and everything, if I'm asking, the Mr. Eazi wedding, is it like the most expensive wedding by a Nigerian? I might be wrong.
Same, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm wrong, please put your answers in the comment section. You
It
get
might
what
be.
I'm saying?
It might be. Shout out to them, man.
You
Shout
know,
out to
just
them.
one of them one. But shout out to them still.
Yeah, man. I'm
You
not
get
gonna
me?
lie.
Shout out to them.
It's interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, bro. Listen, let's jump into the music thing, yeah?
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
Let's jump into the music thing. You know, have you seen the interview that Tiwa Savage did, and she gave Tems her flowers?
Because I feel like, especially when we're talking African artists who have been doing this, who have been international superstars, pushed the genre, pushed the boundaries, like represented Africa, like done it all. Like you have to be in that conversation. But we tend to hear the same kind of 5 male names spun around,
really.
mainly three.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel like it's a catch-22, and I feel like I'm really glad you brought that up because, okay, think about it, right? Certain types of artists, they get paid more. So they get the opportunity to spend more on influencers and radio play. So you're going to hear their music way more. And I also feel like it's unfair to have that conversation of the top 3 and not mention someone like Tems. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that clip. Interesting.
You got me?
I love what she did there. It's
Bro.
mind games, and I love Tiwa. Tiwa, you know, man. Tiwa's posted me a few times. I love Auntie Tiwa. She's amazing. She's a gem. But guys, this humility thing we do, we need to stop. Oh. Give yourself your flowers. Oh. Please. Tiwa, no shots at Tems.
Yeah.
I've said it, and I'll say it again. There's only my own big 3. 1 woman, 2 men. I'll tell you the woman, Tiwa Savage. The men, I'll leave you for you guys to guess.
I disagree with you on that one. I disagree with you on that one.
No,
still, bro.
Tiwa Savage is
It's
a big
because
3.
the reason why I disagree with you is for the longest, I've been talking about Tems.
Oh, so wait, you think Tems is actually in the big 3?
Yes.
What? On what basis?
Bro, go look at our catalog and go look
Oh,
at...
my,
No,
please,
hold on.
Don't say we're doing numbers.
Is that what?
Are we going to just focus on the
No.
numbers?
I'm not even focusing on numbers. You got what I mean?
Okay.
Go look at the awards that she's won,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Go look at her album. Her album and her success in a very short period of time.
Yep.
How many years has Tems been in the game now? Let's
I
say...
think since 2016, I would say, till now. So she's been there for like 6 years.
Let's say like 6
7,
years.
6, 7.
You get what I'm saying? And in 6 years, and in 6 years, I had to go and pull this off, right? I'm just going to read it real quick.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm doing it because, you get what I'm saying?
Tiwa Savage.
No, salute to Tiwa.
Yeah.
Salute to Tiwa. I'm not even comparing the both of them.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah? I'm happy that, cool, you can give yourself your flowers and everything. I agree with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I agree with the healthy competition in the game.
Yeah.
Like, for an artist to say, I feel like I'm the best and everything. Now, some of us might call you delusional. That's not what I'm calling Tiwa Savage.
Yeah.
But I like when an artist say, yo, I'm me.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
But I also love the fact that Tiwa, because for the longest, there's this narrative that there's like this whole jealousy or whatever, in the scene among the ladies, because obviously Tiwa, maybe she's older.
Yeah.
You got this new girls coming in right now, and Afrobeat is where Afrobeat is now, in terms of mainstream. When she was younger and doing her thing, Afrobeat wasn't where it is now.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So it's a thing that, oh shit, like my time has passed and everything. I'm not saying that her time has passed.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But you could see the trolls on internet,
Doing
trolling her and
whatever,
everything, all the kind of stuff. So there was this narrative growing legs. So I was happy that she was able to give a woman her flowers and a woman who I believe deserves it.
Okay.
Right? She can put her achievements on the table against anybody. Listen, anybody in the industry.
Yeah.
And nobody can say shit. Like I said.
People can. It's just that people would understand that, okay, this is legit. It's true. She's done a lot.
Bro, sorry, let me just read it out and then you continue,
sure.
right? She's won 3 All African Music Awards. She has 2 American Music Awards.
Let me get my aunties.
She has 4 BET Awards.
Okay.
She has 1 BET Hip Hop Awards. She has 1 Black Rail Awards. Hear this. She has 2 Grammys.
Okay.
She has 1 Hollywood Music in Media Awards. She has 2 iHeart Radio Music Awards. She has 2 NAACP Image Awards.
Okay.
She has 2 Soul Train Music Awards.
Okay.
She has 5 Headies. She has 1 South African Music Awards. Bro,
Absolutely.
in a short span.
Absolutely.
Come on, bro.
She smashed it.
Come on, bro.
Now-
And I'm not taking nothing away from anyone.
I know.
You know
I
what I'm
respect
saying?
that.
But I feel like because the scene is what the scene is, it's very male dominated, right? You can argue that the males, they make it very interesting with the beef and the competition and everything.
Yeah.
While when you hear about the ladies, it's just about their music, right?
yeah.
They are not into the drama and everything. And we forget who this girl is.
No, I don't.
You know what I mean?
I've said it already.
I've always said that
Tems is her.
she is hard.
No, but I'm saying, and that's why I started. I prefixed this whole conversation with my top 3 is
Okay.
1 woman, 2 men.
Okay.
That woman is Tiwa Savage. I don't care what achievement anyone has got. And this is me saying the truth. I genuinely like Tems. I've always said this. Anyone that knows, oh man, Tems she's a goat. Yeah? You see Tiwa? Different kettle of fish. Now, I'll just list out something people don't know. The first woman to actually really, in this modern era, break, or should I say, she had to endure stuff. You see how Jesus Christ did? He had to, take the cross and died for people's sins. Tiwa had to die for a lot of the sins in the industry in terms of promiscuity and people seeing you as a type of way or whatever.
Judging you and everything.
Judging you. She had to you know what I mean? She had to deal with that. Now, let me just read out Tiwa's achievement, right?
You know what? Just sorry, before you start,
Yeah.
in that thing that you just said right now, I absolutely agree with you because the scene right now is you can call it very progressive or very liberal now.
Yeah.
You see the girls now hanging out with the gay guys and Iris and everything. People forget that. A couple years ago, that wasn't
not
like the
allowed.
norm.
No.
You know what I mean?
And that's what it is.
That
And people
wasn't
forget
norm.
that the internet has done so much. This is why I say thank you and shout out to the creator of the internet and the people that advanced it. It's helped Afrobeat so much, especially the pandemic era. And I think some weird way, I think it was a blessing. And of course, I know a lot of lives were lost. So rest in peace to those people. But it was a blessing for the Afrobeat era. 2020 was a moment that helped. Because people had nowhere to go. So people now had to discover new things, discover new sounds, and people found their new love. You know what I'm saying? The internet has helped a lot of these things, Tiwa did things when internet wasn't rife, wasn't the main thing. So Tiwa came all the way. I want people to understand that Tiwa came all the way from the UK / America or wherever the case is, but predominantly the UK, right? Because that's where she schooled and all that stuff. She's an R&B singer, one. So she's had to come into the scene. She had to change her sound. Do you guys understand how difficult that is? Not only did she change it successfully, she had to dumb down herself to the level of the no disrespectful way, to the level of the average Nigerian listener. One of the worst eras of music was that is not, I'm not gonna lie, shout out to my guy Don Jazzy, I love Don Jazzy, but that was terrible music for us. But we ate it up, but we did. We enjoyed it. Why? Because at that time we're just happy that Afrobeat was getting some sort of traction. He did a lot. Maven Records did a lot with that, and they pushed it. And what's the other one? Eminado. Tiwa made that song into something that if it wasn't Tiwa, I swear that song was terrible. The way her voice, her tonality, the way she carried that song, she did so much. An R&B artist, by the way. Now let me ask you guys, no shots fired. Can Tems do half of what Tiwa did in terms of making her song? Tems cannot make the same songs that Tiwa has made. Tiwa at some point became the go-to for features. Tiwa is, but it's a shame that because Tems is now very much global. Tems is not an Afrobeat artist.
But
that's why people are seeing her in a different light.
But that's not fair though. You know why?
Okay.
The reason why that's not fair is you come into the era where you come into, like you're born into the era where you're born into,
it's not your fault.
You get me? So,
absolutely.
Yeah. So we don't know what Tems could have done back in them days.
I totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah. But Tems's voice, I can tell you now for free, just listening to her, she will not be able to do that type of style. You see that Eminado, what's the name of the other one again? All of that era that I'm not a fan of, but she smashed it. How she did that, I would never know. I swear down. At some point, I thought Chidinma, I don't know if anyone here knows who Chidinma is, but Chidinma used to be, she's not a gospel artist. She was one that did a song with Capitol Hill, with Il Bliss and, what's his name? His name is David, but I can't remember. I said Il Bliss, and if you know the song I'm talking about. Big song, one of the biggest songs in that era anyway. So Chidinma was able to do that thing. A lot of artists could do it, but somehow there was no longevity.
Yeah.
Tiwa has come into the scene. Like I said, she had to change her sound. That's why this new album, she's gone back to her real roots. That woman is unbelievable.
No, see.
But I'm just saying, there's nowhere on earth, if we do a top 3, if we're really being honest and we know music, like music, like some genuine people do, not the fake fans that just go and say, how many streams a day? I'm talking about people that really know music. Tiwa is guaranteed in your top 3.
This is the
big
thing. 3. This is the thing, right? This is the thing. I agree with everything you said. She walked so that some of those people can run and fly. You know
Trust, bro.
She carried the cross and everything so that these people don't have to carry the cross.
Yep.
I agree with you.
Absolutely.
On that. 100%. You get what I'm saying? You know, I just feel like when I look at what Tems is doing, right? I can't.
I think this is a different conversation then.
I'll be lying to kind of take that away.
No, I'm not taking anything from Tems.
No, not you. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's so easy for people to say, oh, top 3, Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid and everything. I'm not going to name who I'm taking away from that. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not going to lie. One person is leaving that spot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. One has to go.
One has to go.
Yeah,
and if
real.
I'm being honest with you, in my opinion, she should like top 2, not 3.
Yeah. Are you talking about Tems?
Tems, yeah.
Oh, at this moment. Oh, I can understand why you say that. This is the art of conversation. I get his point and it's established. I get that, and I would never even. It's gonna be stupid to kind of die on that hill. Go, oh no, I disagree. I get it, but guess what? I can disagree and say Tiwa deserves it. Why? Because let's just read out some things, right?
Yeah, go on.
So with Tiwa, like. She made history. In 2018, she became the first woman to win the MTV Europe Music Award. Cool. She's won Afrima. Cool. She's won the Headies. She won Channel O Music Award. I want you guys, do you know when Channel O Music was something?
I know. Channel O back in the day, yeah.
Oh, man. Nigerian Music Award, the NMVA, them times is stopped now. City People Entertainment stopped now. MTV African Music Awards stopped. In total, at least 20 career awards. Now, I don't say someone is a GOAT or someone is good because of your awards.
No, I don't.
No. Because awards are actually biased. It's down to popularity contest, I guess. So one of those things. So she's the first African artist signed to Rock Nation. Yeah. She made like this major deal with a publishing with Universal Music Group. Yeah, she's got like 2, I would say, one classic album, which is Celia. That's not on here. I'm just picking out things that I know that I'm top of my head, you know. And just in general, she's achieved so much that she needs to blow her own horn more, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, Tiwa. If I was you, I'm not sitting down there and just taking myself out of the big 3. I'm sorry. This is how I would have said it. They think they're the big 3. That's cool, but it's me, Tems, and whoever you guys think it is. I swear, that's why I would have spun it.
But then the internet is gonna flame you though.
That's cool. I didn't mention names. I said it's me, Tems. It seems we want to give women, you know, this whole women empowerment stuff. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take myself out of it and just say Tems is no. Because madam, what you've done for this genre, you are like one of the biggest contributors to the genre.
She's a legend.
Biggest contributor.
Nobody's taking that away from. She is a legend.
Trust me.
Which is the reason why it breaks my heart when I see her doing the IG live that she did recently when her album dropped.
She did an IG live.
Yeah, she did an IG live, and she was almost fucking crying on that shit.
Oh,
talking about only if you guys know how was it devilish or how hard this industry is. I only worked with producers that want to work with
this
me.
guy.
I was looking at that shit. That shit broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie.
I know what you mean.
My Alpha and Omega, this industry is filled with so much darkness. I wish you guys knew. So much, but I thank God that I've just kept my eyes on him. I haven't fallen. When I put out the track list, I saw so many people saying, she doesn't have this person. She's not featuring that person. She doesn't have big names from America. She doesn't have this. She doesn't have A-listers. And they've just automatically concluded that because I don't have that on the album, it's not going to be good. Like, wow. I wish people understood music the way I understand music. Yeah, I don't have huge cosigns. I don't. And I wasn't actively seeking huge cosigns. All I have is all I have, isn't it? All I have is all I have. All I have is all I have, and that's me. The people who are willing to work with me, and the music.
You got me? That shit broke my heart because I think that she should pull out her dick and put it on the table and be like, yo, like, I am her. Fuck it. You got what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like, even if you're feeling a type of way with whatever is happening behind the scenes or whatever, right? Don't let the fans see you that way.
Absolutely.
Because if you think you're going to get sympathy, you are not going to get no sympathy.
Especially
from
with
the
that
trolls.
group. Yeah, from those trolls. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them trolls are already trolling you, talking about you're old and you should get married and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Even though I think that's wrong and all that, but that's who they are, the trolls.
That's what it is.
And one thing about the internet is, once they see your weakness,
they'll use it, bro. That's it.
They will tap into it.
They'll tap into it.
Your food.
That's why I try, guys, just so you know now, I'm confessing. That's why I give you guys fake weaknesses. Don't bother me.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
You're targeting the wrong thing.
Once they
if
see
I
your
tell
weakness,
you
bro,
what really gets to me, you will laugh.
Once they see your weakness, bro,
that's it. It's done.
they will tap into it. Your food. So when I see her like that, right, and to me, like, she's a whole legend.
Big legend.
You cannot take that away from her.
Big legend.
You know what I mean? I don't want to see her like that no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you might not really be active or compete with the girls and everything, but whenever you step out, I want to see
she's
you.
evolved really, really well.
Like, I want to see your glory.
The older she gets, she looks like she's even younger. She's carried herself a certain way, her branding, how the tattoos, all of these things just culminates into what makes her an artist. Like, she is really good. She's a writer, she's a singer, she's everything that you would want for like an African artist. Shout out to Tems, what Tems is doing. Of course, I have a feeling, not even a feeling, I'm sure Tems is going to go ahead to even break more barriers. That's great. But as long as Tiwa is alive for now and active, Tiwa, big three. Yeah? I'm not going to lie. There are 3 other people knocking on that door that will remove the other guys anyway. Yeah. And that's going to happen really soon. Yeah. Why? Because everyone is doing what they're doing and everyone is focusing on the wrong thing. Why? Just drop your music, man.
Yeah, man. Talking about legends and everything and comebacks and all that good stuff. You seen what Wizkid is doing right now? In my opinion, I keep on saying that he's on a legendary future run right now.
I think he's on a marathon run. The guy's just running.
You get what I'm saying?
He's just running.
He's the futures and everything. I'm like thinking, bro, like every week or something, I'm hearing that this guy is on a new song or anything.
You know
like,
what's
he's
interesting?
Very active.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? Because I'm a what's it call it? I'm a deep thinker, and I always look at things from a different perspective. So this is what I think, and I might be wrong, and I might be right. So in December, He linked up with who the most? Which was the artist he linked up with the most?
Olamide.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that he spoke with Olamide, and Olamide said, yo, bro, listen, we are both legends. 2024, which was the year 2024, right? Olamide had that legendary run of just giving features to everyone.
Yeah.
And I think the conversation went like, yo, forgive my impersonation of Olamide. It's like, yo, brother, I think we're both legends. Yeah. And I think this 2025, just do it for the boys. Just go on a mad run. Wizkid was like, he's like, you've got a point. Because what he's doing now is just a textbook move from what Olamide did the year before. And I love it. And that's what I think most people need to do for their friends or people they respect and say, yo, this is what I think we should do. We are legends. Let's do this as legends. And let's show these people that what we're about. Because this run, clearly, as soon as they saw that meetup, I was like, Olamide is going to tell him something. Look, boom, Olamide, this person, that person, this person. At some point, one has to land.
Bro, listen. I don't care whether them songs, are hits or classics or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about, bro. When I just listen to him, and to me, it always goes back to my point. I have never, because obviously, you've always had this narrative since Essence or the album after Essence that, that he has fallen off and all this kind of stuff.
Those guys are clowns, man.
Or because he's not able to do tours or whatever the case. Well, for whatever reason, I've always said there's a difference between the music and the music business, right?
Yep.
But when I look at Wiz and when I look at his talent, when I look at his talent, I have never had any doubt regarding his talent. I've always had a doubt about his work ethic. You get what I mean?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Sometimes I feel like because he's so talented and maybe it came so easy to him.
And he's laid back.
Yeah. He's a bit laid back.
Very laid back.
You get what I mean? He's not trying. Now, maybe that's due to the success of Essence and other sort of things, whatever it might be. But I believe that after Essence, he kind of went into the shadows a little bit. Like he stopped doing interviews. He wasn't outside. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't really doing interviews no more. He drops music or albums. He doesn't. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whatever the reason might have been.
Yeah.
But I think something ticked. Yeah. And he's just active, bro. I was surprised when I saw this guy on stage with Vybz Kartel. I was like, what the fuck? And I know that the day before, he was with, I believe he was with Ghana.
Yeah. A couple of days before.
He was with Ghana.
He went for that Afrofest, whatever.
Something like that. And he was somewhere else. And then from there, he came to London.
Oh, yeah, he had the show with, what's her name, Tyler. He did the thing on stage.
Yeah, something like that. But he was somewhere.
Yeah.
And then, boom, he was in London for Vybz, did the Vybz thing. And then he's going to Algeria or something.
Yeah.
Where, I don't know if you've seen the video, where they're saying that he was paid $4 million to perform in Algeria.
I won't be surprised.
I was like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, he is outside. And I love it for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like he has a point to prove. Like, listen, all you doubters and everything, all you people that think they're falling off and all that, I'm still him though.
But he's never fallen off. To be fair,
I don't think he has.
No, I know, but I don't even see it. That's because these trolls, the ones that are saying it, are kind of confused because you need to understand that some artists get to a stage where they know they're them. Do you know what it means to have the community Wiz has got? Like that FC community, whether they're toxic or not, that's like bread and butter for a lot of people. Some people would die to have that community. Of course. So if Wiz has decided it's not the first artist to do it. He's released an album, he's like, I don't need to push it. My music will speak for itself. That's him. That's what he wants to do. Now I need to understand, I want people to understand this. Some artists are not taking their craft, the way you think that they should take it. So when Wiz popped onto the scene, 2011, like majorly 2011. Whether he's been making stuff for 2009, but when everyone got to know him was 2011 with the whole Holla at Your Boy and blah, 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 blah. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 years, yeah? That's on the 10th year, he got his global, as they would say, smash hit. Cool. Brother, 10 years in the game. Then we had 2021, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need to go around doing interviews. You know who I am. I'm Wizkid. Why do I need to go out there to promote something that you know who I am? this whole moving around is for artists that need to break, try to get a community, all of that stuff is for new artists. Now, I respect the artists that still do that stuff. It's respectful, it's nice. But we shouldn't chastise an artist that chooses not to, we don't want to do that. We don't know. Like we both said off the pod, we're both introverts. But someone watching this video will doubt us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we don't even know. Maybe Wiz is at that point going, guys, man, this music thing, I just want to make music and chill. My money's never come from music. I just want to chill. I don't want to do all of this thing that we all do as artists, going here, shaking this hand, shaking that hand, rubbing this head, asking for this. He doesn't want to do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
But as a fan, though.
As a fan, that's what I'm saying. That's why we're entitled.
Which we are supposed to be entitled and everything because we are the ones. We are the ones that are paying for your music and shit.
No, absolutely. I think
we are the ones that are paying for your show.
Yeah. I think after 10 years, I'll be honest with you, as a fan of any artist, which I'm not, I'm a fan of your music. There's a difference. Me, I'm just a fan of the music because with you or not, the sound is going to be here. You're going to go, right? So I'm a fan of the music. After 10 years, you've paid your dues. I've seen your videos. I've seen your interviews before. You've done so many of them. If I really want to hear you talk, I'll go watch those ones then. There's nothing new that's happened that I want to hear from you about.
Do you think so though?
There's nothing new.
Like so, you don't think that as a fan and everything, right, of the artist or the music, whatever the case is. Now, obviously, I hear what you said about I'm a fan of the music. You know what I'm saying? But some people, if you grow with an artist, you kind of want to hear the artist and kind of hear where they are in life, what they have going on and all that kind of stuff.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I don't expect you. I'm a big Jay-Z fan, right? I don't expect him to sit down with anyone. But sometimes I want to watch you talk. I
agree.
You know what I mean?
That's the idea.
Be selective
where you go to,
with the platforms that you go to.
Yeah, doing a Drake.
If that makes sense, yeah. And then also, I believe that Wizkid, still want to sell albums and everything. You go
absolutely.
So being outside doing interviews will help with the publicity of your album.
No, absolutely. And
also, this might go another direction now because I hear you when you and I've heard a lot of people say this, like, yo, this is Wizkid. He has nothing else to.
That's nothing to prove.
To prove, not even only him, Burna Boy, or whatever the case is. I disagree because now. Depending on how you look at it. In our scene, yes, I agree with you, right? But I look at our scene.
Yeah, our scene is this.
Small,
very small. Yeah.
Compared to the world.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's either these artists are competing just in our scene or you're competing with the rest of the worldly artists like the Drakes and the Beyoncés and everything. So we kind of have to pick and choose, right? No, we cannot pick and choose when we say, oh no, like they've done everything that they need to do and all that, and then say, oh listen, Drake, he's as big as Drake or as big as Chris Brown, because the stats, unfortunately, we kind of have to look at the stats and the facts and everything proves otherwise. If you go what I mean, because if you're looking at Chris Brown and everything, Chris Brown is touring the world, doing up stadiums and shit double dates and shit. You got me. You look at what Beyonce's doing, The Weeknd, Bad Bunny, Drake, and everything.
But all of these things you're saying, which I respect, sorry to interject, is there's a purchasing power from where they're from. So they're from a viable economy. They're from a viable place that has structure. Afrobeat doesn't have a structure. We don't have an industry. We just have a space. That's what I'm trying to say to people. A structure is a place that's got levels, right? You can go upstairs, you can climb the lift, you can use the lift to go to... We don't have that. We just have a space, which means anyone can just walk into, right? That's Afrobeat for us. So if Wizkid, as an artist, can still command features, from most people, can still be on an album that's been in the so-called... I don't know if it's been in the Billboard charts or whatever charts these people look up to. He's been there. He was featured on Gunna's album. Yeah. Gunna's album, exactly. Gunna's album is definitely going to go down as one of the albums of 2025.
Absolutely.
Why? Because his style of rap, which is people call mumble rap, is still hip hop. He's spearheading it right now. He's like the leader of that market. So if you want to listen to that kind of music, whose album would you go to?
Him.
His market. Who's on the album? Wizkid. Now, this is the same Wizkid that didn't come out to do interviews. So if me as Wizkid, I can achieve this feat without coming outside and doing all the things your other guys are doing, brother, come on. Now, this is the only time I think people should talk about this more is if it's genuinely affecting the artist. I'll give an example. No shots fired. Techno. See now, like someone like a Techno is someone I'll say, yo, bro, you need to show up. We've not heard from you from a while. Blah, 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 blah. Wizkid dropped an album barely 10 months ago. Yeah? Some bangers on there. Some good songs are still on charts again. Some people like to follow the charts. Now, Wizkid, I'm telling you for free, I don't know the dude, but I have a feeling he's just really trying to understand what his new life looks like without his mom. So he knows deep down in his head, when I go for this interview, this is me just guessing. I think someone like a Wiz don't want to be giving an interviewer, hey, don't ask me this, don't ask me that. I have a feeling he's one of those guys that just want to turn up. He wants you to have a good conversation, and I might be wrong. So if he doesn't want to be in a situation where they're talking about his dead mom and stuff, tours and stuff, he knows that these are the questions that people want to hear.
Right.
And he doesn't want to go there and look like a lemon in front of the interviewer going, oh, I don't want to ask this. So what's there to talk about then? Let's be real. Think about it. If Wiz walks in here, let's be both, come on, we know the question I want to ask you. We know the questions these guys want to hear. So if we just go, so how is music? Oh, music is fine. Oh, no. What else are we going to talk about? So I think Wiz is very calculated. He knows already. That's why he's using these features to try and let you guys know this is another way of doing interviews. I don't have to talk. But now I'm outside. You guys want me outside, right? I'm outside. I'm on features. I'm on over 10 features already. I'm popping up in concerts and shows. Yeah. You know, there's more videos of me having bands and laughing. I've got a song that's topping the charts in the Nigerian Apple Music or Spotify, that One Condition tune, you know? So he's on a tune with pretty much, not Rookie of the Year, but what do you call that? Newcomer of the Year, I would say, like Fola. He's on a tune with Fola. So now if you type in Fola, Wizkid is going to come out somehow. So in my opinion, he's winning. Bro, whoever is behind this is smashing it. And that's a smart move.
No, that's a smart move.
It's a smart move. I don't have to come and sit down and talk to you guys. Instead, I'll give you music because I'm an artist, right? That's what you care about. You want to hear music?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. So I think this would have been an issue if no features, no interview, nothing. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to come out because I always say it. B-list artists, C-list artists, A- artists, please come out and sit down and have a conversation with people. Please do, because that would add to the music. I said to artists that I've interviewed before, I'm sorry. If I can buy into you, automatically I'll buy your music.
Absolutely.
Because if I like an artist as a person, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to listen to your music. And I feel Wizkid is in a place where he knows, man, people be like, oh, look at Aura, look at this steez, da. He's got that he's got the cachet in the industry where doesn't have to do any of this. Even Olamide, when last did Olamide, apart from this Coty interview he did with Coty, where
yeah, I saw that.
When last did we even see Olamide like dropping? But now I see Olamide because of the album he's doing stuff. Yeah. Olamide coming to London. That's a
bro.
madness.
How do you feel about that? His first show since 2016.
Shout out to Olamide, man. Shout out to Olamide. Olamide follows me. Olamide wrote to me. Man, that guy is a great guy, man. And I was like, I didn't even know Olamide is like following me until someone put that. That's because, you know me, I don't do these numbers. I just do content, put that and go.
Wait, he wrote to you?
Yeah, it was like big up, like prayer hands and stuff like that. Basically, I see your work and all that stuff. I appreciate that. Big fact. You know, like I said, the guy is doing his thing.
I heard he's down to earth.
He looks it.
Yeah, I heard he's down
if
to
earth. If it's an act, please just keep acting like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't care. Yeah. But he seems it. He seems like a guy that just wants to do his music. Bro, for you to have put out this many artists into the world, help them, give them a platform, and take a back seat and let them, bro, that's down to earth, bro. Ashake, Fireboy, Feels, Young John, Lil Kesh. Bro, the list just keeps going, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's what you call down to earth. And
bro, when I look at him and everything, and now obviously he's coming to London for the first time since 2016. You get what I'm saying? And I hear you when you said that's down to earth and everything, but at the same time, he's making money from them. You get what I'm saying? No. I was gonna add that. No. Let's not do that thing where we're pretending. Hey, of course, you know, he's a co-writer. Come on, he's making his piece. He's maintaining everything. But when I look at that now, right, and sometimes when I look at this how it moves, I always ask myself, why now?
Yeah.
Why now? You know, and I might be wrong. This is a conversation that obviously I would love to have with him and everything. Yeah, because is it because of the separation that you had with Ashake? Right? Because everyone knows that obviously he helps Ashake to write and everything.
Yeah.
You know, and hey, he's my artist. He's at the top of the world right now. So I can see back. But then when I now look at, I've helped this person, this person, this person, this person, and I can make stars and everything. Why can't I not be that superstar? You know what I mean? I've got everything, because I always say that I don't think that there's anything any artist in the industry can do that Olamide cannot do. Like, if you wanted to sing, if you wanted to write for you, rap in Yoruba, rap in English, like anything you want, he will give that to you.
Yeah.
So I think he's looking at it like, okay, this is my turn now. You know what I mean? To do the tours, do the concerts and everything.
Absolutely.
So that all them resources that I'm pouring into all these people, let me pour that into myself and be in the conversation.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because stepping back, I believe that a lot of people, you know, forgot about how great this guy is.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because for you to be an executive, you have to step back a little bit. Look at Lil Wayne. When he got the Drake and the Nicki and all that stuff, he had to step back. Like, you cannot, which is the reason why someone like, you know, respectfully, someone like Davido, it's going to be hard for him.
Yeah, because you're competing with your artist.
You are still competing.
That's crazy.
And you are consuming all the spotlight.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Stuff.
Like, and the label, if there's a banger song right now, they're not going to give it to the new artist. They're going to give it to you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's hard for you to still be active. Right, and still want to have a label and manage people. You know what I'm saying? All those sort of things. Yeah. So I believe Olamide obviously had to step back for the likes of it. But now all these guys are no longer there, except for Fireboy. And Fireboy is still doing his thing and everything. And now Olamide is feeling, no, you know what? I think it's the right time for me to now come out and do my own thing. If you ask me.
You know what? It is, and it's everything you've said. You've smashed it. Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, Olamide as an artist has proven, or should I say, he's kind of created a path as to how it should be done if you're a leader. So as you already know, I always say to people, we know this saying that goes, you can't serve two masters at the same time. And that's facts. Now, if you're leading a battalion, there's a lot of things you can't do, because the people you're leading, you need to show them the way or let them do their own thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So Olamide is a very smart guy. That's so evident that he's so smart, and I love the way he's carried himself over the years as well, because he's realized, oh, hold on a minute, these people like this kind of thing. They like stuff like this. Oh, they're not used to this. Okay, let's make sure we target them this way, that way, that way. You know what I'm saying? So he's a massive contributor to the scene in such a way that with the whole empire and being able to sign artists and know, I'll tell you, my biggest thing, my biggest credit, I would say that I credit Olamide for is his vision. Do you know how many artists that we have in Nigeria? For him to be able to pick out someone and go, because bro, there's no matter how good you are at writing, if an artist is not good enough, they can't execute it. They can't execute it. So he's that genius level, that vision to be able to say, this is the guy that I'm going to co-write with, because of course Ashaketu is a writer, that I think we're going to take him to the next level. That is amazing in itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's done it time and time again. So that means there's something, like I've said over the years, he's an alien. I think people like Olamide, Messi, Ronaldo, and all these weird people, they've made me realize aliens do exist.
Absolutely.
Because aliens just come in human form, but they pretend to be human. That's not real. Just see what Ashake achieved. And I love how he's been acting as well, Olamide. You see when people are like, oh, I think this guy should sign to Olamide. Olamide is probably looking at that. And he says it. He watches everything online. He sees things, right? Everything. So he's probably looking at this guy and he's seen it. Like, nah, this guy won't do what I want him to do. He won't pop the way he should pop.
Funny enough, Olamide even gave us what's the crazy boy's name again?
Which one of them?
The crazy one that always gets in trouble. The rainbow hair guy. What's his name? Oh shit!
6. Oh, that gets in trouble. Rainbow head guy. No, it's definitely not 6ix9ine, but
no. The guy that did the song with Skepta not too long ago.
Oh, what's the name again?
No.
Naira Marley. Wait,
No.
I did a song with Skepta.
Oh, fucking hell. How can...
Afrobeat.
Yeah. How can this guy's name...
Rainbow Head. Hey.
How can this guy's name just escape me, bro?
Same here. I'm thinking Skepta. I did a song.
He gave us the guy too. He gave us the guy, and then obviously they fucking fell out. The guy got in trouble, started dissing everyone and cussing everyone out.
Portable, my
Portable.
boy. Portable. I love me, my guy. I love that guy.
He gave us Portable too.
Oh yeah. The thing is, okay. Yes, he did. He gave Portable a platform because Portable was Portable regardless. But if not for Olamide, I don't think he will reach. Do you get it?
That's my point.
Yeah, because I don't want people to think like, oh yeah, but what do you mean he gave us?
That's his biggest song though. That song is his biggest song.
Of course, it's the biggest song because the thing whoever made the song is not like some crazy song. It was just the element of surprise that got the song to where it is right now. And that's the thing about Olamide. Olamide knows when to wield his power and when not to.
Yeah.
And I love that. And that stuff is just like crazy. That's a genius level stuff, man. So I'm just happy to have Olamide in London, man.
I'm definitely going to be going. I'm definitely going to be going to watch
I'll be there, man. I'll be there.
You know what I mean? I'm definitely going to be watching it.
So many songs is going to be performing. I'm going to be there, man. Just amazing to see for everything is done because a lot of people don't even know nothing about Afrobeats, but they don't understand how Olamide is behind
a lot.
The reason why some of your artists are filling up the stadiums or bro, he's been everywhere, bro.
Yeah, a lot. Nah, I'm happy for man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely looking forward to the thing. When you were talking earlier, right, you mentioned the name Fola, right? And something was in my head, but I had to hold it till we finish up the conversation. Do you think Fola is next? Like the way people are
next rated?
The way people are trying to make it out to be like he is the next guy. Do you think he's the next guy?
Okay, this is something where I tweeted earlier, 3 days ago. My issue with the Nigerian music listening audience or the music listeners is like we get we are so quick. We think we need a messiah. So that's the thing. It's like we need someone to fill in a gap. And I'm like, no, you don't. It's cool. I mean, I've seen a lot of people disrespect other artists just so they can accommodate Fola. I'm a fan of Fola's music. You've seen the guy is really talented. But people are skipping runs like Naira Marley's run in 2019 and saying, we've never seen any run like Fola. Are you guys high? What do you mean? What? Bro, I'm telling you, there's only 2 runs in Afrobeats that no one will ever be able to replicate. Ashake and Naira Marley's run. That was scary.
Bro,
I'm telling you that Naira Marley's run, they were preaching, they were in radio telling people, parents were concerned. Oh man, I don't like the attitude of this guy running belt. I need you guys to know what companies pay for community. I don't think you guys understand. Naira Marley had that for free.
Bro, fam, like Ashake as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to.
Bro, that run he had, I think from 2022 to 24 or 21 to 23. It was like a 2 year...
you're right. 2022 to 2024.
Yeah, it was a 2-year run.
2-year unbelievable.
Bro, he couldn't miss, even if he tried.
Bro.
Like, it was one of them ones, I equate that to like 50 Cent's first album.
That's it.
Get Your Die Trying in
that
the club.
Was a mad run. Oh.
Yeah, where everybody had to just pave way and be like, you know what, it is this guy's time.
He's here, let's just leave.
You know what I mean? I don't even think that the label was ready for it. I think it just happened.
No one was.
Because if you remember, Peru was ringing and Fireboy was the guy and all that stuff, and Ashake just came in and just swept the whole fucking scene.
Bro.
The thing is, because you mentioned 2 names, or rather 2 names, Fireboy and Ashake. In my opinion,
Naira Marley and Ashake.
Sorry, Naira Marley
and
Ashake. Yeah, for you to have that type of run, you have to bring in something different.
Thank you.
That was not in the scene.
Yeah.
If you look at Ashake, that sound that he came in with,
and the look of a villain.
You know what I mean? That sound that he came in with, whether you call it Amapiano, whatever it might be, right? It wasn't there.
And guess what? To even add to you carry on. He changed the culture of music videos. Carry on.
True.
Yeah.
He got because he was working with that producer.
TJ Murray.
Yeah, TJ Murray.
They changed it.
Bro. You know what I mean? The sound that he came in with, you know, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not a producer, but like the sound where him and the choir, whatever, like he has the choir,
Yeah, the
whatever,
choral thing and the
and all that.
yeah,
You get what I'm
absolutely.
saying? And they have my piano thing and everything. Now, obviously, some artists will be like, yo, some other artists have been doing it, but he's the one that kind of took it.
He took it, bro.
And just
He made it
mainstream. He made it go.
Bro, he did. He
You
did.
know what I'm saying? He
Bro.
made it go. And then obviously with Naira Marley as well, what he came in with as well, you get me? So I, just like yourself, I like Fola. I like him.
I think people are exaggerating. It's an exaggerated run, and I hate things like this because it makes you look like, because you're now forced to tell the truth, so it makes you look like a hater.
You're hating. Yeah,
you're not hating. Like, I can tell you for free. I'm sorry, I've heard this type of tonality before from
Benson.
the love artist.
Benson.
I've heard it before.
You know what I mean? When I listen to Fola, you know, not saying that he could be Benson or whatever.
No. But they're on the same wave of that tone.
They cannot have the
the same
sort of
tonality
style.
is there. The cadence as well is. We've got loads of them. You know, he's from the cloth of the Afro Adura. You know, they have that way of singing where it's slow, mid-tempo, and it's like piercing through you and all of that stuff. We've seen that before.
Yeah.
But someone came to the scene and said, "Egba me, or me." Like, bro, we've never. What are we doing here?
Bro,
we've never. Then someone came and said, "Ototo." Bro, come on. Let's relax. I'm sorry. There's nothing Fola can do except Fola jumps on a tree and I don't know, do something crazy. I'm like, whoa, I've never seen that.
You got me? He's a talented guy.
Too talented anyway.
And I swear, like, this not.
That's the problem.
We are not hating.
No, it's not even that. That's what upsets me about the space, Afrobeat space.
Yeah.
They put people on pedestal to get people to pull them off. And it's not fair.
It's not
fair.
fair.
You do that, and we now, for us telling the truth, we have to feel like we're pulling him down.
Yeah.
But that's not true.
You got me? It's not hating and everything, but when I listen, he's a great artist. Clearly, he's a very, very good songwriter. You got me? I love his voice. I love his cadence and everything. I love everything about the guy. I think he has a bright future.
Very.
You got what I mean? Now, the only thing is, I think he has all the package. Hopefully, he has the work ethic that comes with it.
Yeah.
You got me? Because that was my issue with Benson. You got me? I champion, if you go back to the old pod and everything, I champion Benson, like I champion him and all that. But I feel like he's not consistent with the music. Like I feel like he should drop more. But that's me, right? I feel like he should drop more. Like
I think some people have an issue with his what's it called? They say he's monotonous. Like his voice is so monotonous. Sorry. Like he sounds like every other time he sings, it sounds like the previous songs.
Is it?
So, and I'm saying to people, in life, you have to be monotonous. Why? Because that's how you are. So the way you sound now, that's how you are. That's you, Tobe. So I'm not gonna go, when you speak today, like, hello, what's up? Then tomorrow you go, hello, what's up? Like, what the heck?
That's what he is.
But that's him. That's his song. Drake sounds like Drake. Jay-Z sounds like, we don't attack these people. Suddenly now you're not attack another man for sounding like how he should sound.
I remember when Bessie came out, bro. Like, to me, he was the king of features at the time. Like
he had a run as
well.
Bro,
he had a fucking run
exactly.
with the features, bro. He couldn't miss. He was giving bad guys hits.
Everything, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He was giving Timaya, like, bro.
When I knew that this guy was just like, he's just giving people stuff now. It is oozing off him, and he wants to give it.
It was easy.
It was that song
with Feels.
Easy
for man.
Feminists. I knew that. I'm not gonna lie, he shouldn't be on that tune. But what he did, I was like, I see. This is someone that actually, even if he tried to flop, it's not gonna happen.
Bro, it was so hard for him to miss. You get me? And when I look at Fola, he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's him.
Yeah.
You know, he's very good at what he does and all that. And I'm not gonna lie, I've listened to the guy's songs front to back and all that. I have not seen a bad song. I'm not.
Oh no, he doesn't.
lie.
I don't think he has a bad song.
He doesn't have a bad song.
There's some songs that I'm thinking, that's because that's how life goes. You know, when you set up a standard for yourself, you have a standard now. People judge you based on that. You know what I mean? You've got like a standard now, so people judge you based on that standard. I feel like some songs, like the last one they released before his album, I haven't heard the album yet. I will be listening to that in the coming days or so. That last song was okay. It's an album song. That's a song you would hear on an album because it's an album filler. You know, there's some songs they're not meant to be bangers. They're just for the album.
Yeah.
Just to fill in the space and all of that stuff. So I feel like that song I heard was that. But the way the Afrobeats fans and listeners are pushing this agenda, I'm not a fan of because that's not fair. You're setting up the young man to fail. And when I say fail, I don't mean his career. In terms of him feeling like, oh, so wait,
I've got to live up to this. I've got to live up to this.
These people don't like me. No, bro. Your run is decent run.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm letting you know, look at me. Your run is decent. Let's not hype it up like it's something I've not seen before, bro. Yeah, let's just respect. I've been saying this, let's respect us. Let's stop lying, man. All of this agenda channel, for last run, brother, come on. He's not done anything special I haven't seen before. Like, One Décor had a crazy run. Like, let's talk about runs. One Décor, when he came to the scene, his run was crazy. You mentioned Benson, you know. Two-Face had a massive run. Ashake had a run. Naira Marley had a run. Omah Lay had a... Like, do you know how many runs we've had? And you guys are trying to hang your coat on this one? Come on, relax.
The thing is, it might change. You know what I mean? Like, it might change. I'm not... You know, tomorrow, my guy might turn into a monster and just do his thing and everything.
Absolutely.
But for now, you get me? Like, I think the level that the fans are putting... now, the fans are going to do their thing, obviously. People, you know what I mean? But when I just look at it, I think, first of all, we need to allow the young man to develop. You know what I mean? To develop and everything. And you know, if he gets there, he gets there. You know, but I think in our scene, for the most part, we always say, we're always looking for the nest.
That's it. We're so desperate for it.
We are always looking for the nest.
That's why we have this silly conversation
you
about,
know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's got to run.
That was the reason why Femi Kuti, you know, he sat down in an interview. I don't know if you heard it. I forgot to send that to you, but I'm just going to play it real quick. Right? He sat down for an interview, and this is what he said.
What do you think is killing the Nigerian music industry now?
Again, when the head is not correct, nothing can be correct. You know, when young people are doing what they're doing, I like what they're doing. But what will they do when they are 50? The reason probably I'm respected is I will still show dexterity, energy. I'm committed. And if I pick up my sax, you will know that this guy is working. I have something, I compose everything. You buy your songs, and and you don't want to learn. I said, music is like medicine. So when you have Miles Davis or Stevie Wonder or all these people, because they are working, they are practicing. You just go, do ching, get a hit song, no. Okay, might make 2 or 3. You are young, so you are not seeing the danger, because the next generation will have their star, and then you will fade away. So when I say, I can proudly tell you I'm still touring, it's because my fans will still introduce me to their children and their children's children. So you will see very old, and you see children at my concerts, because there are people that have followed me for 15 years, 20 years. And they are very proud, bringing all my albums to sign. But why? Consistency. And I have something to offer. If you are not writing your music and you are buying and you are jumping, will you still be doing that at 40?
That's the thing. You know what I mean? It's about consistency, allowing people to grow.
Yep.
Allowing people to kind of hone their craft.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? But we are always too focused on the nest. Like someone can just drop a single.
10-day streams.
Oh my God, like this person is the guy and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And what usually happens is you now put the artist in the situation where they are always trying to chase a hit. That's
it.
You get
that's
what I'm
the Afrobeat space.
And to me, that is not the best way to go about
Absolutely. And shout out to what's it called? Femi Kuti for that. And because that's true.
Sorry, bro. I don't know what just happened with my camera. It just kind of switched off.
Oh no.
Oh shit, like listen, bro, we were just having a great conversation and the camera just kind of fucked up.
To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. Tobes is a nice guy. Me, I won't tell you guys that. you just see a nice cut, you just edit, a nice edit will just happen. You be like, oh, that was a nice chat.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Bro. It's just one of them ones. Like, listen, us and our fans and everything, us and our community, we are open with each other.
I know, I love that. No, that's what I'm saying. I love it.
You know, even though they have been asking me what happened with the old pod, I said I wasn't gonna tell them that. That one, I'm keeping that one.
That one, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm keeping that one because them guys are my real friends in real life. You know what I'm saying? So
you don't wanna...
you guys know. I'm not gonna tell you that one.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But before we leave, bro, Omah Lay.
Omah Lay.
Right?
Yeah.
You saw what was going on in regards to him saying that somebody stole his sound.
Omah Lay's a joker.
You know what I'm saying? Mama said someone stole his sound and everything. You know, and in the interview, he said that was going to be like, his next album was going to be the best album in the world and all that kind of stuff and all that. But then we saw the text message chain whatever that happened between allegedly Rema.
I think that's doctored. I don't think that's...
You don't think that's real, no?
I don't think that's true. I've never believed it. We live in an era where you can edit all of these things.
The AI shit.
That doesn't even say, it's like, yo, this is Rema. The whole thing is just stupid and silly.
So why couldn't the both of them, or Omah Lay or Rema, come out and say, yo, this shit is fake?
Oh, because they know it's fake. Why would you come out and add more fire to something that is not really true?
Everybody says that to me, but I believe in clarifying shit and be like,
no,
listen.
I totally agree. But I think what's happened now is there's a lot that's happened. Maybe it wasn't meant to blow up this way. And now that it's really blown up, they're just like, oh, let's leave it to die down. Because there's no point of you coming out now to say anything about it. Because whatever song you release, everyone now is going to be scrutinizing the song. Like, what did he say? I haven't heard on my what's his name? Rema's new tune, but some people are like, oh, he fired shots. That's how desperate people are for drama. People are so desperate for drama.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking to myself, that was unnecessary. But shout out to Omah Lay and shout out to Rema. They've both not come out to confirm nothing. If anything, they're doing what the world is been crying for, which is we need more cloud chasers. That's what it is.
Do we though?
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
I'm being sarcastic. But that's my point. Because the thing is, down they know they're using this for momentum. Everyone is looking forward to this album. Just think about it logically. Everyone's looking forward to Omah Lay's album.
But is it not like too much pressure though?
Oh no, that's the pressure he has to deal with now. That's life.
Oh, all right. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, life is all about, you give and take. You take or you give. You know what I'm saying? That's the pressure he's putting himself under. Even though he's not posted any of these things, all he said last year or wherever, how many months ago was like, oh, my album would have been done, but someone took my sound. All of that, whatever. Which I don't believe. Shout out to Omah Lay. Omah Lay, I like your sound and stuff, but bro, I can like you and still tell you, bro, that's not true. I'm sorry. I don't think anyone, but if someone did, sorry, take heart. My condolences, bro.
But I like Omah Lay, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he killed it on the new remix. Wasn't what that song again?
Oh, Isaka,
bro. He killed that shit. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I think it was okay.
You think it was calm?
Right. Yeah, I think it was chasing that sound of Sweet Fanta Diallo. I know that song you did.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's trying to do that because the sound, they're similar. That kind of up tempo, kind of house melody.
Sort of stuff, yeah.
It's like, so he's trying to do that whole with you kind of thing. But I don't think it entered because I'll tell you why. For me, I said on my video when I did the song reaction, so I was like, this is not the Omah Lay I know. Omah Lay's talking about money, Pakam. That's not Omah Lay. Do you get it? It's like, that's not, Omah Lay don't talk about money like that. Omah Lay don't talk about braggadocious stuff. He's in his feelings. He's talking about
he's the emo guy. I swear he's one that say he does Afro emo.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about, bro? What the hell is Afro emo, bro?
But I said, is he not that guy that said he's
I swear to God, I just remembered it right now. I swear down, watching that shit, I was like, what the fuck is Afro emo? Like, I said, what are we fucking doing here now?
That's facts.
You got me? Because everyone was coming up with their whole Afro shit.
Yeah.
Like, you got what I'm saying? This is my whole sound of Afro.
Who
started that shit? I think it was someone that started that shit. You guys say, I've forgotten.
I don't even know who did that,
and everybody was trying to come up.
Joker.
No, I think the conversation started with putting artists in the box and everything.
Oh,
and I believe it was Bonner that said that,
Afrofusion,
something like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he started Afrofusion.
And I was watching my man say he does Afro emo. I was like, bro.
But that's the world we're living in now. The world we're living in now is everyone wants to own something that they really don't own or they don't have the capacity of owning. It's a sound. What the heck are you talking about?
What are we even talking about?
Let the sound run. Yeah, you were born into the sound. God blessed you enough. You are talented enough to contribute to the sound, right? Don't come here and start changing something for me. It's let me walk into your home and start moving the sofa to the...
We'll be like, what the hell
are you doing, bro? Like, what's going on? That's what these guys are doing. And we've allowed it to go on for so long. That's why I'm saying, like, people would be on a podcast and they want to lie or they want to make friends with people because let me say this. It's going to sound nice. And that guy might shout me out. I don't care for anyone shout out.
Nah.
I want to be on here and make it so clear. Now, me, again, that's life. I'm not even a fan of the Isaka remix like that. I think it's pointless, but I get why it's made. popularity, marketing, reach, a lot of the things that come with remixing.
Do you think house is the new soul
that's
sound?
the new thing they're trying to go into.
That's
because
coming into now.
house would never not be relevant. House helps people on drugs live. House helps people that want to go off, you know what I mean? You want to distract yourself, live. So a house is, we live in the UK, in London. If you go to some of these clubs and they play house music, you see people, more drinks. Like, it helps stimulate something in your brain. You know what I'm saying? So it's the new thing. It's either the Brazilian funk or house that people are going to now.
Because there's this new guy and everything. Yeah, he basically took the sound of Doneo.
Oh my God, Ashidakpo.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
this was like, cold, bro. Wait, the song that he did with Olamide.
Yeah, Girl of Fire. But the thing is, so when he did that on his TikTok, because obviously I'm on TikTok, when he did that, it was a freestyle on his TikTok. This was like 2 months ago. And it blew up. Now, of course, it sounded nice. Back to back, I scatter my gumsha. Cool. Yeah, that was cool. Then somehow, people forget Ashidakpo and Ashake were like, back in those times, people thought it was Ashidakpo that would pop. Long story short, anyway. Cool. So I think Olamide has always had him in the radar. They've always been there anyway. So he's done that. The tune blew up on TikTok in terms of people are using it as sounds and stuff like that. So Olamide said, I'll jump on the remix. I'll jump on the song. So he was meant to release, let's say he's meant to release the song today. And I think Olamide spoke to him and he postponed the song. People were like, but you promised us, Benny. It's like, yo, listen, Olamide is going to be on this tune and I can't just release it, man. This tune.
Sounds cold. I'm not going to lie.
No, it's sound, but now he's doing it with another song. He's done it with another song now. One Azonto song.
Bro, I mean, if that's going to be his sound, that's going to be his sound, bro.
No, but
if that's going to be your sound, that's going to be your sound,
I'll tell you the truth, yeah. This is why, for me, I always say, this is why before when I was growing up listening to music, I used to like covers. When people do covers of songs. Now I hate it.
Why?
I think it's lazy. It's very lazy. Go and be original. Go and do your song. Go and do your song. Do you know who I want to hear covers from now?
Who?
Established artists. So if you've heard this Kelani's song, obviously going to be the best R&B song this year, Folded.
Yeah.
Have you heard Mario's?
Yeah.
There you go. That's it. You want to hear, yeah, cool. You can see that he's not trying to, that's him doing his thing. Either he's chasing clout or not, but he's an established artist.
I only don't want to see that from established artists. If you ask me, whether you're upcoming or wherever, as long as you do it right. Hey.
Fair enough. But I just think covers are lazy. No, that's what I think. I feel like if you really want to show us how talented you are, make up your song, make up your sound. I will be more invested in that. I'll be like, wow, that sounds dope.
Fair.
Cool.
I hear
but
that.
So when Ashidakwa did the Girl on Fire, which is the song of him doing the Doneo, he gave a backstory on it, actually. He reached out to Doneo because he thought Doneo was the owner of the song. Actually, Doneo doesn't own the beats.
No.
So someone else in America or wherever. Anyway, long story short, he was trying to go back and forth with the song to clear the song. The nail's been difficult, and they did their research and they found out, well done a minute, it's not even him that owns the beat.
Yeah, it's not yours.
So they went to the original person. The person was like, yeah, sure, man. Quick, it's done in about a day or two or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, happy. But now he's doing another song, which I'm not happy about. I need to go find it for you because you guys don't know. And because I'm a music head, I know pretty much all the songs. This is not the song. Let me guys show you. Ashida, he's done it again with another Afrobeat, but you know what I'm saying. This one. It's done it with. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, it's done it with this song. Let me see. Oh, it's Afrobeats now. Sorry. That's a Mondeko song. You get it?
Yeah. I hear that.
So he's done that with that.
I hear that.
And he's done. This is the Azonto one.
Yeah.
So he's doing it again. Did you get it? So I'm like,
I hear that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, bro, you're overdoing it now, in my opinion. Bro, you do your thing. I'm not trying to tell you not to do your stuff. I'm just giving you my opinion. Like, people like us are the ones that will make music be a certain way. Why? Because we're giving you I'm going to tell you the truth. It might sound good, which I like, but I think I want to hear from you. See, like Ashake now, for instance. Ashake has got so many songs that you can't even look and go, who is he copying? Do you get it? It's it's so many dope songs. It's just him.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. But shout out to Ashidakwa though. I love that Girl on Fire. It's a big tune still.
Shout out to them guys.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, bro. Fam, it's been a good conversation, bro.
Hey,
I totally enjoyed
I
this.
appreciate you, man. I hope that's
You get what I'm saying? I hope you did too.
I did. Oh, come on, bro.
You go on, man. You have an opening for the invite if you want to come back again,
listen,
bro.
shout me whenever you are ready.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Guys, do you want to see me here weekly? If you want to, just let me know.
Okay, you know what? If you want to see my man here weekly, yeah, put that in the comment section.
Yeah. If you say no, then no. I'll stay
Put
at home.
that in the comment
Stay in
section.
my house.
Even if you say no, he's gonna come back. You know what I mean? He's gonna come back again.
No,
you
but
know what I'm
let's
saying?
see what you guys think.
Yeah.
Sure. If you want to see this as a, you know what I mean, as a norm, just let us know, man. Come on, we'll be here to tell the truth. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But I appreciate
you know
you,
what I'm
man.
saying? Listen, I
Thank you for
appreciate
the
you, my
invite,
G.
man.
You
Thank
know what
you
I'm
so
saying?
much.
Watch the
Thank
videos, put your comments in the comment section, like the video, share with your friends, you know, your peoples, all that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel again. As you already know, it's your boy Toby.
Banks
You know
over
what I'm
here.
saying? And is your boy Banks.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, amigo.
There you go.
Hey,
There you go.
amigo.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, until next week. Salute.
Peace.